Hey everybody, this is Tristan. This is a quick demo on the trade system, how managers issue trades, how LOs approve trades, and basically the whole trade process. So what's new from Season 16 are two major things. First of all, we have draft picks. So you can actually trade draft picks. Right now this team has a first and a third because they probably already traded away their second draft pick. So you can trade draft picks. Another thing is salary. It calculates what your salary will be. And you can also properly trade AHL players. So in this case, I'm going to trade a third round NHL pick for, let's say, just some random NHL player and AHL player here. So how it works again is you build up your list. Oops, I forgot to do the draft pick. So what you do is you build up your list of what you're going to trade by selecting it in this and then hitting add. So in this box you can see there's a lot of cool stuff here. You can see we have a new thing called their trade status, like if you won't move them, or maybe you want to move them in this case, or if they're open, stuff like that. You can also see what their current salary is and how many years are remaining. So in this case, this guy's got 1 year, this guy's got 0 years. So again, you build your list, then you find your team that you want to trade to. So in this case, I'm going to trade the Maple Leafs. So their Maple Leafs right now are at 10 million, and this is all my dev data site, so it's not actually live. Most teams would obviously be around 30 million, give or take. So in this case, you can see Buffalo's at 14, would be at 14 million after this trade, but that's going to change once we do this. So in this case, we're going to trade, let's trade a guy off center here. So we're going to trade that NHL player for a second round draft pick. So we got a third going for a second draft pick, and then some random AHL player. Let's give away Hodgie here. So this trade works out evenly. Let me just get one that doesn't evenly work. So what we got here is now the Leafs are dumping 5 million versus gaining 3 million, so that's a $2 million offset. So in this case, the Leafs salary cap would have gone from 10 now to 9.75, and their AHL would now be 7.5, so it's going down. Whereas this team is gaining $2 million, so you can see this is what the new salary cap for that team would be at. Their new payments. So if we analyze in kind of an old legacy system, you just got to click this. It'll look for any errors. You probably won't ever see these, but so in this case, we're going to send the trade. So now the other team is going to be notified that there's a trade for them. So I'm now the other team. I'm in the Maple Leafs here. So right in my trade manager, I'll see there's +1. That's how many trades are sent to me. So right away, you can see that they're they're asking for my second round pick for this guy and that guy in exchange for that. So you can approve or deny it. So in this case, we're going to approve it. So all trades have to be approved by the league staff, and they'll actually get a notification for that. In this case, I'm going to do it, and then you'll hear my phone go off. That's all the LOs being notified that there's actual trade that needs to be approved. In this case, I'm also an LO, so I can see all that. So now the trade has been approved by both teams, so it's now up to the league staff to approve it. So where we go for that is we go and hover news and we click trades. So you'll see all the trades that have happened. Now this trade is under status LO review, so the only ones that can actually see it are the league officials or league staff. So the public won't be able to see this until it's actually approved or denied. There's just your general notes, etc., etc. What's going on, third round for a second. So the LOs can approve or accept whenever they want. So in this case, we're going to approve it. And once that's done, everything's all properly done. And then it'll create this little news feed right here. The Maple Leafs have traded their second round draft pick for Clark Kidd, and that's that guy, and for Darth and Puck and Wright. So when we go to my front office, we will see there's Puck and Wright, and we should have no longer a draft pick. So that's the system in a nutshell.